Hello, everyone. It's me, Mrs. Cubbage, and it is Wednesday, and it is time for Etiquette class. Etiquette class with Mrs. Cubbage is sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. You can find them on Instagram, or you can email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. Well, it is Wednesday, September 10th, and I wanted to talk about September 11th, which is tomorrow, etiquette. September 11th, for those of us who were around at the time, was a very shocking yet somber and scary time. So many of us had no idea what was happening. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know where to go. We didn't know how many attacks were planned. And there were a lot of lives lost. And with that being said, there is, in my opinion, a special etiquette having to deal with those who have lost someone in the September 11th attacks, or were somehow affected by these horrible attacks. One of the things that you should know, that September 11th, 2001 started off like any other random, ordinary day. And the effects of those attacks are still with us to this day. I have a coworker whose husband was a New York City police officer at the time. And thank the Lord, he did not pass away in that horrible event. But he still has to go to New York and be checked out every year by a 9/11 special doctor who has to check his lungs and his breathing and all these different things, because he was affected by the smoke and smog and the dust. The dust, they say, was just unbelievable, And all of these people, their loved ones and spouses, friends, are affected by it because, this poor man is having to deal with all of this, and most likely for the rest of his life. So the effects of September 11th, 2001 is still with us today. And with that in mind, there is a certain etiquette. When a tragedy like this happens, you want to make sure that unless the person wants to discuss it with you, don't ask them to discuss it. It's a tragedy. It's something that they never thought that they'd deal with, and I would imagine would never want to deal with again, right? So please, don't bring it up. Don't talk about it. Don't think about it. Well, I can't say don't think about it, but don't bring it up to those who are still dealing with it, okay? That would be my main etiquette, my number one thing. Number two is, if they do want to talk about it, just listen. Don't add your 2 cents in. Don't, unless they ask you, well, where were you when September 11th, 2001 happened? If they don't ask, don't tell. Leave that to yourself. Tell somebody else about that. But allow the person that has gone through that trauma to walk you through it if they want to. And I would say, quite frankly, those are the two main things about September 11th, 2001 that would be very, very helpful to those who have and are still going through it. Okay? Thank you so, so much for joining me today. Make sure you follow all of our shows and make sure you check us out live. We've got some things happening that are in the works. We'll tell you about that a little bit later. But I did just want to jump on just to remind you to use your proper etiquette when it comes to things, especially big tragedies like this, historical tragedies. These tragedies, believe it or not, yes, are already in the books. And for those who have visited the 9/11 memorials all around the country, God bless you. That is such a difficult thing to look at and just reflect on. And just for those of you who may watch this and who have been through this and are dealing with this, just know that we here at the CCI Radio Show are praying for you. We're definitely praying for you. I'm sure tomorrow will be a rough day, but just know you're being thought of and prayed for. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you again really, really soon.